And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. But I have to say, look at that view, eh? Look at that view, sun setting behind the wall. So today we're going to show you, finally, the full Spektar Armour set for the Warlock. Just to have a quick glimpse on the outside, with no shader, this is what it looks like from the back view, as you can see. Pretty damn cool looking, pretty slick. And we're going to move out of harm's way over here, and we can have a real nice look at what's actually going off with this armour set. So, if you'll give me a moment, and here we go. So, this is the full Spektar Armour set for the Warlock. Now, I've added a red chroma to all pieces, so that includes the helmet, the gloves, the full body piece, and the boots. I think all in all, not a bad looking piece of armour. Now, I didn't like it to start with, I really didn't like it, and I don't know what it was about it. But there we go, a nice slow motion. Look at the hand skill I've got with that pad A. Tilting that on a slow motion. Constant moving, no twitching. You are welcome. That's right. I can do other things with my hands as well. Wink, wink. Anyway, so let's have what we're going to do. We're going to have a closer look at each piece, and we're going to look at the stats and what their abilities are, and then we're going to go through some of the usual suspects with regards to shaders. Now, there's some I am missing from my other characters, so we'll go through what we've got, see what looks good. But all in all, it looks pretty damn good without anything on it. Its natural colours look very, very good. So let's have a look at the Spektar hood. To be honest, this reminds me of something out of Star Wars, either one of those TIE fighter pilots or some version of a stormtrooper. It's very reminiscent of a post-apocalyptic world to me. It's almost bordering on Fallen level of technology, not quite as garbagey, trash can filled, but there's something about this that I think looks really, really good. And it does feel like end of the world type of gear. So anyway, there's a red chroma. We've of course got increased intellect and increased strength. Inverse shadow, increased super energy gain from killing minions of the darkness. And second thoughts, gain bonus super energy from special weapon kills on minions of the darkness. And finally we've got innovation, bonus grenade energy on all pickup. So here it's essentially about grenades and energy, and different types of energy and grenade energy. So, you know, not great, but you know, a standard legendary helmet, pretty cool. Looks good. So let's have a look at the arms then. So you'll have to excuse the future war cult exotic there. So we're looking at the glove piece here and this armband. Now I've got to say, it looks kind of cool. That it almost looks like a UFC fight. It's like down and dirty, but this part of the arm here, on the forearm here, it really does feel post-apocalyptic, like they've scavenged some of the golden age technology after a nuclear bomb's hit, and there's pieces on the outskirts that were tarnished but undamaged, and there's no particular ornamentation on the shoulder pieces like there are on some pieces of gear. You've got the emblem on the back. Quite a slick. It's almost like a three-piece dress suit, isn't it? It's like, hey, I'm powerful, but I'm luxurious. I'm smart. You know, I dress smart. So anyway, let's have a look at what we got with the arm. So increased discipline and increased strength. No surprise there. Snap discharge, increased melee attack speed. Again, that will combine with increased strength bonuses. We've got momentum transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. So here we have discipline for more grenades, then we've got strength for your melee. The increased melee attack, of course combining strength to get whatever melee attack ability you've got there is great. And then your bonus, you gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits, so then you would want to use a discipline there for that. I kind of there's a quad factor there. It's quite interesting. And probably everyone's favourite, auto rifle loader, so reload faster with auto rifles, and I think it's great when arm pieces have that, because auto rifles I think are some of the best and most staple weapons in the game. So moving on to the main armour piece, intellect and strength based. So we've got increases in intellect and strength. We have increased hand cannon ammo capacity and increased fusion rifle ammo capacity. Now, I know with the tweaks to fusion rifles, people might like this, but I'm not a big... Still, fusion rifles are coming back into it, but I'm not as big a fan as I was in year one. And hand cannons, again, hand cannons are great, but with all the nerfs made to all the ammo levels, I think that, you know, this for me is not a very good choice for these two. These two, I think, were poor options for this piece of armour, and there could have been better ammo buffs, sniper shotguns, auto rifles. Auto rifles would have been brilliant to combine it with the reload speed for the armbands. It's got a void burn defense system, so reduce incoming void damage, of course, and increased armor when using a void based subclass. So what's interesting here is it doesn't say splash damage. Maybe void doesn't have a splash damage, but maybe it's void burn damage rather than arc splash damage. Well, I could be wrong, but maybe that's something new in the Spektar Armour sets. And the legs. So we have, again with the red chroma, we've got intellect and discipline. Always good to see those two together. We have increased shotgun ammunition, again always good, and increased amount of heavy machine gun. Again, I think they're two really good buffs for the legs there. Both of those I use a lot, so you can pick and choose between, so that's really good. And increased agility for 5 seconds after a solo double kill. Again, not bad. I don't know if that means solo with weapons or solo with abilities. I'm assuming it means abilities. But, you know, again, I think the legs have got a really good set of buffs there. So that's the full set as it stands, with no shaders on it. So shall we have a look at whatever I'm carrying? Let's go through what I'm carrying. So we've got the Beowulf. Now it sounds odd, but I quite like this. I'm not usually too flashy. I like the more subtle, the darker colours, Batman, and you know. But I quite like this. There's something about it. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the big deep oranges. I think overall that's quite nice to look at. But just have a quick look at the helmet while that's on. Okay, yeah. I mean, what's interesting about it when you start applying the shaders is that you can see that this armor's gone through the warfare, hasn't it? It's scuffed, it's marked, it's dirty. So you know, there's been battles. So have a quick look at the coat while we're here. Again, you know, I quite like that, and I you know, maybe I still think the red chroma works, but maybe with a different chroma it might work even better. Who knows? Okay, so let's have. So we've gone from the no shaders. Let's have a look at the white. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. It's a dull white, isn't it? And then the strips on the coat itself kind of light up. You know, that's quite interesting. That. Yeah, that works for me. That's one I'd play with. Let's have a look at Thunder Devil. Thunder Devil's a favourite for everyone's. That doesn't look bad. Not as good on this as it does on some others. I've got to admit though, I like the contrast between the red chromas inside and these tainted greys and bluey greys. I think they work really well. And of course we've got the Old Guard, so we've got a pure black set here. Now that looks goddamn wicked. I think that's what I've been playing with recently. I mean, especially with the red chroma, you do not want to fuck with this Warlock, do you? You see him walking down the battlefield ever so slowly. Everything's in slow motion. He's like, massive vortex. He just drops an overbomb in the middle of everyone, destroys everything. Can you imagine that in a cutscene for a Destiny film? But yeah, I think that really, really suits it. And you've just got the touch of white at the front to bring it all out, which I think is brilliant. So we've got the Tristesti. I don't actually. Is it Tristesti? Tristes? I don't know. It's the silver anyway. So I do apologise for destroying whatever language that is. Obviously it's English, but the wording, the phonemes, excuse me, destroyed the phonetics and that. But I think this silver. Let's have a look at the silver now. This is odd. I kind of like this. I don't know why. it looks a little bit kind of 70s, but also futuristic. You know what it reminds me of? Like a 1980s futuristic film, like, you know, old space films or futuristic films set in mid-80s. You know, like an invading army or something. But that kind of looks kind of cool. I don't know, something about that I like. So then, the Suros Minimalist. I seem to like the Suros Minimalist on everything, so let's see how it looks on this. And yeah, that looks a treat, doesn't it? I mean, you look like a Royal Vanguard there. You know, you look like you'd be like the Queen's Guard or, you know, the Emperor's Guard. You look like you'd be an elite soldier and no one would fuck with you. So I really do like that. I think that works. I think that works really well. So it's between that and the pure black for me, to be honest. So, you know, we've got that, which I think again looks really, really good, and then we've got the pure black. Again, this is like, I don't know. It's like this would be. Would this be the head of the elite guard, and then all the elite guard under you would wear this, or vice versa? I don't know. Yeah, probably the six of you. This would be the elite guard's outfit, and this would be the captain of the elite guard wearing black. It looked kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just getting carried away here. I think that works really well though. On that spec set with the red chroma, that looks really, really well. There's a lot of shades I've not tried. There's tens of dozens that I've got and I own. Obviously, I can't show them all. And we've got one more, which is another one from the New Monarchy set, I think. And it's kind of similar to the Suros Minimalist, a little bit toned down. It's got some greys in that white, and I think that works quite well. You know, I think that works really well. It's not as assuming as the bright white. It looks like you mean business, but you're not showy. You know, there's nothing to prove. But I quite like that. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my random comments on the full Spektar Armour for the Warlock. So if you like this video, please feel free to comment. I would love it if you'd like to subscribe. I'll be playing lots of upcoming games this year. I'll be continuing Destiny in September, Call of Duty, Doom 4, No Man's Sky, Dark Souls 3. So we've plenty to look forward to and plenty to stream and record videos for. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So cheers.